Well, I'll be damned. Devin the Dream Haney really gonna fight Vasyl Lomachenko. Good. Did Devin Haney prove his haters wrong? His critics? His haters? Did he humble his haters and his critics? Did he humble Punsh Drunk Boxing? A.K.A. Mr. Moo Shine himself. A.K.A. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Did they humble your boy because the Haney feels that I'm their number one hater? I'm not no hater. And do I feel like they humbled me? Hell no, they ain't humbled me. No. See, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back to memories lane. It was I've done tons of video in reference to Devin Haney and his moves, whatever it was, versus Linares and Gamboa and Castaño and the Teofimo Lopez content and stuff like that. And the franchise and being elevated and email and stuff like that, right? I said that Devin Haney would have to sign with Top Rank before he even signed with Top Rank, right? Because, of course, that's where everybody else is at, right? You want T.O., you want Vasyl Lomachenko, you want these guys. Shakur Stevens are going to be moving up. You're going to have to sign with Top Rank. I mean, Matchroom ain't had nothing left for you, right? And you're going to go to Golden Boy Promotions. You're not going to go to PBC where Tank is at. You know what I'm saying? It was just that time, right? It was that time. Well, he humbled himself and he signed to Top Rank. He also humbled himself and he took whatever the term was to fight George Kambosos. He didn't humble me. He just did what he had to do, right? You did what you have to do to get the type of legacy in which you was explaining that you wanted. It ain't humble me. Matter of fact, I believe that Devin the Dream Haney, even with the undisputed strap, got to humble himself. And I'm not saying that he's not humble. I'm not saying it's humble. I'm just talking about the fans feel like, you know what I'm saying? Why is he fighting Vasyl Lomachenko? Great fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the primary fight. Should be the primary fight in the lightweight division. Of course, because it's for all the marbles. And really, he got all the marbles. The other guys, like Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia, didn't want to fight Devin the Dream Haney. Vasyl Lomachenko really got nothing to offer, but you fighting Vasyl Lomachenko because, like I said, even though you're the undisputed, you got to put weight on them belts. Did I say that? What is he doing? Why is he fighting Vasyl Lomachenko? Because he feels that he's still not respected ultimately. Let's see what he said in the press conference. Let's go by what he said in the press conference. When he beat George Kambosos for the undisputed, right? He still was behind Vasyl Lomachenko on the pound for pound on the ESPN network by Top Rank panelists, right? And ESPN panelists. That means even as undisputed, you still not the guy. They don't consider you the guy. Even where you at right now, they don't consider you the guy. They consider the Golden Goose Vasyl Lomachenko the guy. If you beat him, then we're giving you the credit. And even though he had to beat George Kambosos once again, and then he said during the press conference that they put him ahead of Vasyl Lomachenko, but they only didn't put him ahead of Vasyl Lomachenko because he beat George Kambosos. Let's be honest. They put Devin Haney ahead of Vasyl Lomachenko because the way that Vasyl Lomachenko performed versus Jermaine Ortiz. If he would have beaten Jermaine Ortiz from pillar to post, Vasyl Lomachenko on ESPN Top Rank would still be ahead of Devin Haney as the pound for pound. Am I right or wrong? See, you need a 5 Vasyl Lomachenko with no strap, already taking 2 losses in his career, to put weight on them belts. Because maybe a lot of people don't want to say it, but I got to keep it real. Beating George Kambosos and the way that you beat George Kambosos did not convince many that you're the top dog, that you must see TV, that you're the most lucrative and biggest fight in the lightweight division, because we're going to have Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia. We're going to have Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia for $84.99. That means it's value more than Loma and Haney. Not only that, it's the biggest and most lucrative fight in the lightweight division in which there is a king undisputed, which is Devin the Dream Haney. So how is Royal Highness Devin Haney going to play second fiddle to Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia when they fighting for no strap, no goal, no legacy, not Tang, but $84.99 and a good gate? I said this time and time again. The only thing with Devin Haney is that he don't outperform his contemporaries. He don't outperform Tio. He don't outperform Tank. He don't outperform Ryan. He needs to outperform. He has a winning style. He's intellect. His IQ is up. Got one of the best jab in the sport of boxing. Got great defense. Got great movement. As a businessman, he runs circles over all these guys. Matter of fact, Devin Haney business mind makes these other guys, his contemporaries in the business end, look like they financially illiterate and illiterate. Let's be real. He's done a wonderful job. Devin Haney, like I said, look, it was me that said also that Devin Haney is going to become one of the most powerful or the most powerful man in the sport of boxing by the age of 32. I did a video. Go check it out. I did a video 3 years ago. So humbling me, no. People could not handle my constructive criticism. And I know you know that. In life, you have these people that maybe have the best interest for you, right? They give you critique, but you can't take it. For them, you feel like they the haters. But see, I don't enable the BS. I said that Devin Haney, entertainment value is not what it is compared to his contemporaries. This is why Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is worth more. This fight is $59.99. I'm going to pay for it. I can't wait to pay for it because I am an advocate for paying for pay-per-view. Paying and supporting the modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators, the ones that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. But then I also understand if people be like, damn, Devin Haney is boring, man. He puts me to sleep even if the fight was for free. I mean, Vasyl Lomachenko didn't look good. So leading up to this fight, you fighting a good, elite, boring fighter versus a past pound-for-pound fighter that didn't look great. And now we got to pay for it? I mean, we ain't even paid for Teofimo Lopez versus Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. But at the end of the day, this should be the primary fight in the lightweight division. The only reason why it's not is because the entertainment value that Devin Haney does not bring to the table. And this is why I always stress, entertain, look spectacular, look sensational, baby. Look, let's go, Dev. Let's go, Dev, because this contemporary is going to fight this day, and they're going to compare you in your performance, and then you always come last in performance-wise, but come first when it comes to the accolades, what you got now. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said in my live show, matter of fact, the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia is a blessing that that event is before the Haney and the Loma, because that event does something that Devin Haney can do. This event, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia could sustain the eyeballs on the sport of boxing. Don't put people to sleep. Could bring new eyes into the sport of boxing. Make it interesting. And you know why this benefits Devin Haney more than anything in the world, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know why Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia benefits Devin Haney? Because it's going to bring up some questions that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia and that telecast and that event, that time is going to have to answer. They're going to be like, you're going to bring new people into this event. Who's Ryan? Who Tank? I heard they the best. I heard that's a good fight. I can't wait to see the fight. My boyfriend, and you know what I'm saying? You're going to be a whole lot of people, women going to be in there. Casuals going to come in there. You know what I'm saying? But then, while they're about to fight, and people going to ask, is Ryan Garcia the champion? Who's going to win? Who becomes champion? Who's the winner? And then they're going to be like, nah, there's this kid, Devin Haney. He's the undisputed champion. Oh, who's that, Devin Haney? Yeah, he's the undisputed champion. Oh, these guys, is a great fight, but they're not fighting for nothing. The real guy, the champion is Devin Haney. When is he fighting? May 20th. Versus who? Vasyl Lomachenko. Oh, I heard about Vasyl Lomachenko. I know. I'm saying I see the political thing, and I heard about him and stuff like that. He's a good fighter and stuff like that. He's fighting in Ukraine. And look, those eyeballs that will be sustained because of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, those new fans is coming into the sport of boxing. All those millions of people, they're going to ask the question because even the casuals going to ask some questions. See, casuals ask more questions than hardcore boxing fans. And they're going to be like, but who's the champion though? Even the Gervonta Davis or Ryan, whichever wins, they're going to go into the post-fight interview. What do you want next? Do you want the belts now? Oh, who got the belts? Who got the belts? Devin Haney. This fight, Lomachenko versus Devin Haney, is for legacy. It's for legacy. It's for all the marbles. But Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia does more for boxing as a whole, in which Devin Haney and Lomachenko could capitalize very, very big. That's what they're supposed to say. But in terms of me being humbled, no. I always knew that Devin Haney was going to be. Remember when I said that Devin Haney dropped the belts? When I said Devin Haney dropped the belts, you may have called it that I was hating. I was saying drop the belts because you're young enough. Go back to the video. When I said when they first, it was October 24th, 2019. But it was really October 23rd. I did a video. Go back to the archives. I said Devin Haney dropped the belts. You a boss. You're not subjected to what these other fighters are subjected to. You could call your own shots. You're a boss. Drop that belt. Don't worry about it. It's inevitable that you're going to become a world champion. It's inevitable that you're going to become a world champion and earned it. And I say you're going to understand how it feels when they give it or when you earn it. The same video I said, whatever they give, they would take it away. Remember, they took it away, Reese's champion, and then he had to file a petition, had a right to Mauricio Sudamon to give him his belt back, had to beg for it. So right there, a lot of people didn't understand. A lot of people didn't respect that because you was trying to get a belt that you really never earned. You petitioned to get your belt back when they stripped you and became Maurice's champion. They was gonna put Luke Campbell versus Javier Fortuna. You remember? I didn't like that as a fan. I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the young man, but not a fan of how he wanted the belt back. And nah, forget about that. You ain't even earned it. Why you fighting for that shit anyway? In the end of the day, everything comes back. You still, whether you have the undisputed, you will still have to fight somebody to earn the respect. You will still have to fight Lomachenko that you've been chasing when he was the man. Now he not the man, but the guy that's not the man is still certifying you. So in all actuality, no, he didn't humble me. Now he's being humbled. See, Devin Haney, don't matter. You cannot shortcut shit in life. People see it through. People see that, no, he wasn't a champion at first. He needed to earn it. Then he earned it, yes. But that's George Camboso. You know what I'm saying? How Tio was feeling, it was all documented. Doctor said how he was. He was not supposed to be in the ring, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't convincing. Now it comes back around. You're actually humbled by Loma, because Loma now is going to certify. Loma the one that's going to put some weight on them belts, and he ain't even have it. Now, I'm not saying that that's right. What I'm saying is, I'm not humbled. They humble. They're fighting Lomachenko. And Devin Haney said, I'm fighting Lomachenko for legacy. I'm fighting him because they say that he was the guy. But you're the guy, so you don't need to fight him. If you're having trouble making weight, you don't need to make the weight. Matter of fact, put it this way, in closing, I'm not humbled at all. Devin Haney is a Muslim. Devin Haney worship Allah. Right now is Ramadan. In the press conference today, Devin Haney said, I'm not fasting anymore, because I need to work out and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you something about Amir Khan. Let me tell you something about Prince Nassim. They will never put boxing before Ramadan. So, is the money or the legacy more important than your duties as a Muslim? A devoted Muslim as that. I'm not saying that everybody is perfect, and I understand Devin Haney. And maybe he spoke to his imam or whatever to be like, yo, can I, this is my livelihood. Because even if you have livelihood, Allah and Muhammad and stuff like that, in the Quran, they would tweak and they would understand that you work and stuff like that. You don't got to pray, more than 5 or 8 times a day. You're probably going, you know what I'm saying, because you're working and stuff like that. But all I'm saying is this. You put Ramadan aside to get Lomachenko, a guy that you don't got nothing to prove to. But you're doing it. You're doing it. So you're being humbled. In the end of the day, I'm watching this fight. Can't wait for this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Devin the Dream Haney versus Vasyl Lomachenko. I'm edging a little bit Lomachenko to beat Devin Haney, but I won't be surprised if Devin Haney beats Lomachenko and stuff like that. I'm just the edge, 59. I'm sorry, 51-49. Vasyl Lomachenko. He just showed more that he got more tools in the toolbox, and he showed that he could adjust in the later rounds in which Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, did good in the later rounds, especially that 10th round versus George Camboso. But I believe that Vasyl Lomachenko showed more tools in the toolbox, got more tools in the toolbox, got more experience that do nothing because Teofimo Lopez beat him. But I need to see Devin Haney exhibit some power, because I do believe that Devin Haney will have to go to the body, because that's how you slow down Vasyl Lomachenko. We seen it with Teofimo Lopez. We seen it with Jermaine Ortiz. That's the weakness of Vasyl Lomachenko. But I have not seen Devin Haney go to the body. But he has the more upsides. I think we're going to see something new from Devin Haney this fight, May 20th. Can't wait. And if we see Devin Haney insert his power, go into the body, jab into the body, straight right hand to the body, I believe he's going to have a wonderful night versus Lomachenko. If he cannot gain the respect of Lomachenko, if Lomachenko doesn't respect Devin Haney's power, it's going to be a long night for Devin Haney. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.